G'day guys, we made it to Florence Falls in Litchfield National Park. It was very busy here, so I'm not going to film a whole lot, but I thought I'd just show you a little bit of the falls themselves because they are magnificent. And Rob and the boys are right there. I'm going to go back and join them in a second. This is beautiful. Goes all the way around. Some rock pools over that way. Good morning guys, it's our last day in Litchfield. I didn't really get to film very much while we're here because everywhere's super busy, and to be honest we only really got to go to Florence Falls while we were here. Rob's been a bit busy with his remote work and I've been focusing on our online business this week, but it's been really nice to just have a beautiful grassy, very quiet camping spot. So we've been parked up at the Litchfield Tourist Park here, and I just wanted to show you guys around our site. So originally we were in a site that had beautiful shady trees, however because our Starlink, the way that Rob's mounted it to the top of our caravan, we weren't getting any internet connection, and we do need that for Rob's remote work and our online business, so we asked for a spot without any trees around. We have power and water here, and the sites are really generous. We stayed at the Big Four in Howard Springs, and the sites were just tiny. That's my dog just barked once. There's another dog just over from us that keeps barking and setting ours off. He's actually doing really good. We've been trying some new medication for anxiety, and yeah, it seems to be doing wonders for the dogs. Dexy, just in the last 2 days, I've noticed a really big change. It's almost 2 weeks on the medication, so they've sort of said that we won't see much of a change until a month in, but he's doing really well. I'm really super proud of his buff head down here. So yeah, I thought I would just show you guys a little bit around our campsite because it is really big, and if anyone is traveling Australia with their dogs, I highly recommend coming here. They actually have a free service here at the park where they can come and check on your dogs every couple of hours, make sure that they have plenty of water, and just make sure that they're all settled and fine, because obviously being a national park, you can't take your dogs into the national parks themselves. So that is a really awesome way to help out travelers with dogs. Just a minute, I'm gonna go have to sort out these kids. All good with the kids. They just had magnetic blocks, which they're finding things in the caravan that are magnetic. So they're just experimenting and calling out to me because they wanted me to come see. But yeah, I thought I would show you guys this camp spot, and here we go. So yeah, oh sorry, I think I was saying with Howard Springs. Howard Springs, Big Four. That one, the sites were just so tiny for what you had, and how power kept going out like every, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 times a day, which when you're paying top dollar for power and you know your fridge keeps cutting out and you have to use your gas tanks, it's just a bit frustrating. So we've had this beautiful spot almost like with no neighbors for a couple of days. We've got every now and then someone will park behind us or someone beside us, but we haven't had neighbors on all sides of us the whole time that we've been here, which is just, I don't know, it's just very peaceful. Most of the time you don't hear any other dogs in the park either. It's just very quiet. At the moment it seems that a lot of people are moving, so the dogs are a little bit unsettled. There's dogs barking in the background, but that's generally not the case. It's usually very quiet during the day here because everyone's just out looking at the national parks. So anyway, here is our campsite. So hopefully Dexter's not going to do a dump right there, but our boundary line is up to that power pole right there. So we've had our awning out until this morning because we've just packed up ready to go. You know, the road's there. We've got all this space to have the car here which Rob's just hooked on this morning. Hi, beautiful boy. He's a beautiful boy, and you're being so good. You're being so good. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, my happy boy. So we've got all of this space. This is an empty site beside us, but you can kind of see how much space we've got. So our boundary is up to here and then across, and we're not even like at the boundary line here. Like, we've still got all of this space. So here's the boundary here, and we've still got all of that space to go. So they're nice big sites. This is actually like a drive-through for the cars to come around and access this side of the campground. So nice, beautiful, quiet, perfect for us, because obviously our dogs are a little bit reactive to people and other dogs. So it's just been awesome having a somewhat secluded camp spot, not being crammed in like sardines, I guess. Now, Jakey, what were you doing with your blocks?
Oh, I was making like a little blind. I'm gonna come show you.
Okay, I'll film, you go show me inside. Sticking them up there. Do you still have your little stone, your rock?
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll go get it.
No worries. Too easy.
So,
You need to be up really close.
alright. So
There's
Jacob
a little
found this
rock.
rock.
Yep.
And it must have iron in it. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, watch this.
Hang on, I missed that. Do it again. Pretty cool. Hey, Jakey. Show us your mouth, mate. Pretty cute.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, what are you doing? You're pretty happy with yourself, aren't ya? You big buffer. But yeah. Buffer number 2's just laying inside. No, it's perfect temperature, mate. We're heading off today, hopefully, fingers crossed, to a free camp called Robin Falls. So we wanted to stay there on the way to Darwin. However, there was a bushfire that was going just behind it, and it was evacuated. So now that that's all over and done, now's the best time to go, because there's been a bushfire, so you know, it's all burnt in behind there. We're just sort of hoping that it's not, you know, too packed full and we can actually find a spot. We don't mind going places when they're packed, just as long as, you know, there's a spot for us and we can sort of not be on top of everyone else purely because of our dogs. Purely because of our dogs and, you know, just the barking aspect. But yeah, I'll check in when we get there and show you guys that camping spot too. I'm completely red tomato face right now. So we just did the 10-minute or so hike, climbing rocks up to Robin Falls, and it is worth it. It is so pretty up here. I'll show you guys in a second. We're here together. Got the beautiful water just cascading down into this rock pool right here. And then it cascades down to there as well.
What are you doing, Monkey? Daddy wants to get in.
Oh my goodness! A little video. What do you think, Shaky Fish?
Huh?
What do you think?
Good. I'm just sliding on this rock.
You show me.
What's me?
Natural slide.
This is really hard because it's really slippery.
Slippery?
Alrighty guys, check it out. So we've just come from all the way down there at that rock pool. Doesn't look too big on this on the camera, but that's probably a 40-meter drop, I reckon. And we've normally been coming for a swim down at these rock pools down here, but today I decided that I would come for a walk up, or a climb up. And I've climbed up the side of these rock faces up here to see what was up the top. We've seen a few people doing it, and it brings us to these waterfalls, little water holes just here. Much to my disgust, when I turned up here, turns out there's a little camping spot, and just here someone has left a log smouldering when this place was alight only 2 or 3 weeks ago, with bushfires running through here. So it's pretty disappointing to see that people leave stuff lit up, but I just thought I'd show you where it all comes from, the waterfall that we've been swimming at. Now, just to put it in perspective, up there is where I was only a couple of minutes ago, and then this is the middle waterfall. And then down there is that bottom one that I was saying that's probably 30 metres below. And this is from the bottom pool up to the second one where those people are. And then all the way up the top up there.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
What are you making there, buddy?
Pancakes.
And what are you melting?
Butter.
Yum. Oh, all right. Time to pour a little bit of the mixture in. Take the spatula out of the pan.
Okay.
It can just sit here. We've got our banana pancakes.
So, do I pour it in?
I'll help.
I can do it, I
So,
can do it.
We just
I
tip.
can do it, Mum.
Jakey, just let me help you with the first few. So we
just,
tip them like that.
Yeah, like a
We'll do 2 at a time in the pan, okay?
Okay, here we go. So when they're cooked, we can flip. So when that piece is cooked, we can flip it over, and the other piece will cook, and we can do some more pancakes. I wonder how many we're gonna cook today. How about we cook how much is in there?
We're going to.
Yeah, there's gonna be lots of pancakes to cook. And that's actually really cool. Wait, it's because it's liquid. Oh, I can already see a little bit of the pancake piece.
So we're waiting for it to bubble.
That smells delicious, Becky.
They do smell good, hey. Oh, what are you coughing about?
The smoke.
Ugh,
What is that?
it's the expel air.
So there's a pool of the air up there.
All of the smoke and steam up into there.
So it goes up and out of the caravan.
Not up and out of the caravan.
Oh, just up in there.
What's going up in the caravan?
I'm trying to explain the expel air.
Takes you out the back of the caravan, outside.
Oh, there you go, out the side of the caravan.
Oh yeah, because I can see little holes. Oh look! Becky, little bubbles. It's really hard to get one on.
And twist. It's okay, he got it, and twist.
Yay!
There you go.
But wait, are the bubbles going to come out of that again?
No, they won't come
How
out.
will we know? When it's ready?
We'll just check. We'll flip them a tiny bit. We'll lift them up like I just did before.
Like this?
Yeah, like that. And then we'll check.
I'll
But
check
they
it.
need a little bit longer.
I want to see this
But
one.
see how nice and puffy they are?
Whoa, that
See?
is boiling hot because I can already see the
It is,
brown
hey.
piece.
You know how they're nice and puffy?
Yeah?
That's that baking powder. That's making it nice and
Look at
puffy.
those bubbles underneath it.
Yeah, that's all of the butter.
What? Oh, butter?
Because we're cooking them in butter.
Look at this. I can saw. Ching, ching, ching. Oh, flip that.
So what happened to Jeremy the other day?
Oh. He fell down and hurt his head.
And
And I had pizza last night.
oh, that night you had pizza the night that happened to Jeremy. And Jeremy, you come in front of Mummy. Come over here. Where did you go when you hurt your head?
Hospital.
To the where?
Hospital.
To the hospital. And what did the doctors do?
No, hurt me.
They helped you
Yeah, and no hurt me.
not hurt you?
They have no pain. Have no more data. More data teachable. And
No more doctors?
have more data.
Okay. Out of the mouths of babes. So the kids were playing around in and out of our caravan. So what happened is basically where Jacob's feet are is where Jeremy was standing. Jacob was inside and my back was to them, so I really don't know
I put it on.
exactly what happened. But let's turn this around. Here you go. Take it. But we think what's happened is that when Jeremy's been on that step, the kids have gone to run out of the caravan and Jeremy's just gone flying straight onto his back. The saving grace is that he was actually wearing his bike helmet at the time. It didn't look like it was that bad, but when I picked him up, he was doing this big intake of breath, like he was about to scream, but nothing was coming out. And I knew something in that moment, something was wrong, and I pulled him to me and he went limp. And then he made this weird gurgling noise in his throat. And I cried to my friend. Said, Grace, I don't know what to do. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what to do. And she's a nurse. So she grabbed him, lay him flat on the ground and tried to get him to come to, which he did. And she sort of said, you need to take him to the hospital to get him checked out. So that's what we did. We went to the hospital at Catherine and triage was rubbish. I got up to the triage nurse station and the guy just said to me, I've got 2 people to see before you go sit down. And I'm like, oh, okay. He had no one at the window, so I just assumed to go to the window first. But it was about, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes before I was actually triaged and seen. Luckily, Jeremy was pretty much back to normal by then. We got seen by the doctor, and the doctor sort of explained when that happens, when they have like seizure-like behavior. So when he was making the noise, like the gurgling noise in his throat, it apparently looked like his eyes were rolling back into his head. My friend told me. So the doctor explained that when there's a small interruption of blood to the brain, that the seizure-like behavior can happen, and it's very common to happen when there's been a little bit of trauma to the head. And yeah, it's very scary on the outside watching it happen, but that he should be fine. And we stayed there for a few hours. So basically it happened at 4:30 in the afternoon, and they wanted us to stay there until 8:30 at night just to monitor, to make sure that, you know, the 4 hours afterwards there were no concussion signs, which there weren't. He passed with flying colours, and we were back home again. But safe to say I was very, very scared when it first happened. And yeah, we're all good. And anyway, sorry for the interruption. I keep getting interrupted. Yeah, so he's all good, we're all good, but I got a little bit of footage of him at the actual hospital because he was nuts. Just bouncing off the walls, not able to sit still, which was a lot of fun trying to entertain a 3.5-year-old. And I had no toys, I had no reception on my phone, so I couldn't even like get him to lay down and watch a movie or anything like that. And he just wanted to touch all of the medical equipment, and yeah, it was interesting to say the least. But we're all good. We are now at our new camp. We're camped just on near the border of Western Australia. So how far?
20 k's.
20 k's to the border. I think we'll be here for 1 to 2 nights. We've got to get rid of a lot of our fruit and veg, or not get rid of, but eat. And apparently I have to peel all of our carrots, potatoes, and take all of the skin off our onions as well, which I don't know why, but we got to do it. So yeah, that'll give me some time to do that. But yeah, just thought I would explain the next video clips a little bit, and you'll see them now.
Do not feel that bad.
Okay, Jim, don't sit on the edge.
No.
You got
Yeah.
your bickies. Can you hear the song?
Yeah.
You wanna dance?
Huh?
You gonna dance?
Yeah, the shark take one bite and it's like, that doesn't taste good.
Yeah, it's like me.
Freeze.
You have to taste that.
Go. Freeze. Go.
No, you face.
Starwood was playing before, doesn't
Oh
it?
God.
I'll tell you what, this radio station, I'm going to hook it up.
You got this.
Yeah, it is great.
Sit down.
Freeze.
Three, was it?
Don't touch those ones.
The food.
Hang on, I'll come up closer to you.
What?
You got anything to add?
Nothing to add.
All right.
You've said everything.
Okay.
You've
then
got your words out.
I got my words out.
You've got all your words out, so
Alright.
you're all good, mate.
All good. Well, what's our saying?
Oh, I can't remember. You're the one that's all good on that.
Put it in the oven.
Put it in the oven and call it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll catch you on the next one.
There you go. You'll catch you on the next one then.
You heard it first, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.